Fold. We'll get a couple folks up in the building per usual. Let
Yeah,
me make
man.
sure that we are good to go. Did you get that notification?
I ain't even really needed to get the notification because I
Oh, there we go. We good. We good.
live,
We good. We should be
live
good.
one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
good. We good. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. We are solid. Let me
and
just.
I'm about to send you it. I'm about to send you this. So I'm sending you all the secrets, bro. So you got no excuse.
What you mean?
I'm sending you everything that I use. So I'm telling you everything that I use. So everything that I just sent you, that is everything since April. By the book. I just picked the things that I called out is what I picked because it's easier for me because I wasn't used to cooking. I never cooked before. Like I've never tried to step in the kitchen. So whatever that I seen that was easy to try out and give a trial phase, it became easy and I liked the shit. So I just stuck to the same script from that list. I picked some things from breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I've been sticking with that bitch like verbatim, like
Mm-hmm.
every day
Yeah.
since April.
Well, that's what and I commend you for that. I absolutely commend you for being able to hold steadfast to something, a workout regimen. It's a difficult thing, man. It's almost a skill to have that mindset where you like, you know what? I know I have to do this. I know I have to put the work in, and you do it.
But you know what though? My little brother, he's 11 years younger than me, so he about to turn 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he lives in California, so he works out all the time. So he sends me pictures and he talks shit. So that's competition. So now we go back and
Mm.
forth.
Okay. Well,
So that's
that's yeah,
motivation.
yeah. That's really good.
So it makes me want to
That's really
now
good.
stick to my, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, my dedication because
yeah.
now he's younger than me, but he want a reason to talk shit.
Yeah, I think it's really good when you got somebody that's there to kind of push you and motivate you to stay on the right path and maintain the consistency. That's hard to find. I'll tell you that. A lot of I have a friend. I actually have a friend. I used to chide him all the time for not working out. This dude weighed like over 330 pounds, and I chided
Uh-huh.
him so hard and criticized him so hard for not losing weight. I said, "Golly, man, you're gonna die in like a year if you don't slow down." Next thing you know, no, seriously, that's what I told him. And next thing you know, this dude just hit the gym, hit it hard, started this keto diet, whatever, bro, and now he has a six pack. He has a six pack, chest, all that, and he running laps around me. I'm like, how the hell? And now he's trying to motivate me. Ain't that some stuff?
Oh, hate that shit, man. Like it's all it is to do it. That's
Yeah, yeah,
all
I
it is.
agree.
Bro.
It
Just do it.
is. It is. It is. It
Do it.
is.
And I wake up at 4 in the morning every morning. So and then once I go to work all day, I still I don't feel right if I don't squeeze the gym in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's now a part of my daily routine that
Yeah.
makes me feel like, you know what I'm saying? I make me feel like myself after
But
a
you
long
said
day.
you said 2 hours. That is. Oh, you said
Well,
almost 2 hours.
it was not always like that, and it's almost 2 hours, bro. Is
Mm.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like maybe an hour 15. I can stretch it to maybe if I'm really getting it like an hour 30, but it just got like that
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning. 45 minutes.
Right.
45 minutes.
That's impressive, man. That is impressive. I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, I kind of envy it. I wish I had the tenacity
Oh, I
myself.
and I've been trying to motivate. I've Anybody who talks about the shit, like I've been definitely trying to put everybody on. Like I want everybody to jump on this shit. Like give everybody something to talk about. Like updates on how you doing and shit. Like because everybody
Mm-hmm.
needs
Mm-hmm.
somebody in the corner to actually pump you up, motivate you.
Yeah.
Like the world is so fucking negative, dog.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is especially like I told you as men. my motivation, like I said, I look at Floyd and I look at Michael B. Jordan, and I was like, you know what, bro? That's the body all the females like, right? All right, I'm coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta, as men, still be able to motivate each other, bro. And, lift each other up, bro. A compliment is not gay, dog. Like, hey, bro, I
Mm-hmm.
see you, man. You get into it, man.
Yeah,
Shit,
I agree. I
it's just
agree.
a simple question of like,
Yeah.
hey, man, what you been doing, man? You looking
Mm-hmm.
right? Everybody be like, dog.
Let me take a second to acknowledge the chat. What's up, Deborah? How are you doing, Donna? Thank you guys for coming in. If you just got into the room, hit the like button. I really appreciate you guys. Absolutely appreciate you guys. I know this is kind of random, but JP and I, we've we talk in the background, and sometimes we have these epiphanies. We're like, you know what? Let's just get on live and just have a conversation for lack thereof. But appreciate you guys for joining in. Hit that like button for yep boy. I appreciate it. Thank you all for bearing with me. I know it's been some time, but unfortunately, I think we all are feeling the weight of these impending issues in our society, and we all have to kind of navigate ourselves through and try to be positive. And this is one of these positive conversations or topics that JP has a little bit more expertise in it, and as far as health and wellness than I do. So I know whenever I am in the presence of someone who knows more than me, shut my mouth up and listen. That's just shut up, practice some humility, and listen. That's very important. I think that's a skill set that a lot of people just completely abandon. Like, if you are around someone that knows more than you, and it can be in anything, just shut up and listen. Absorb the information, and chew the meat and spit out the bones. You dig what I mean?
That's definitely my saying, but I say that shit all the time, man. Just eat the meat, spit out the bone, man.
Right.
Like I say, I'm not an expert, but I do know like what works for me. And
Yeah.
sometimes when people ask you and you want to get them to join in, or they want to try to see what their results are, you give them something to start off with, is what you do. And
Yeah.
then they work themselves from there. If it's too hard, to whatever, like, you make up your own as you go. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. But you can't go in there and thinking that you just gonna go in there and do the same exact thing somebody else do. And when you can't do it, that's the first way to discourage yourself and not try it again. Like, don't do anything at
Right.
all. Like, once you get
Mm-hmm.
discouraged by a blueprint that somebody gave you, like, and I was just having a conversation earlier about the way that the mindset of the generation of people now, like even the little kids, they're not, adversity is something that
Mm-hmm.
it's their kryptonite, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you have to give them, they're looking at the roadmap exactly the way that you gave them,
Yep.
and they're tunnel vision and walking in that direction. And any sign of adversity or any kind of jerking them around to where it's not a straight path, these kids and even the adults now too, they get rattled and panic,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And,
they just throw the
yeah.
whole thing away. They throw the
No.
baby
Yeah.
out with the bathwater.
Throw the baby out with the bathwater. You're right. And I
You know,
was just talking to my friend today about this. Speaking of discouragement, I think a lot of okay. See, we need to start making distinctions, and I think it's important to make distinctions amongst people. Like, we can't say all women are some X, Y, and Z, and we can't say all men are X, Y, and Z. I'm starting to look at things to a more, sort of like a baseline level. You can't call a woman if she's not exhibiting characteristics of a woman, let alone a lady. Can't call a man unless he's exhibiting certain characteristics of a man. So we need to look at people from their most primitive state of mind, males and females. And what I've noticed today is there are a lot of males today that have not acquired any sort of competencies or accomplishments, and we are discouraged and we're all separated from each other because that's just honestly our nature is to kind of forge our own path. A man will be a man. A man will figure it out himself. And men, we generally are too prideful to lean on each other for any sort of guidance and things like that. And so what I was talking about with my friend earlier is that as far as discouragement, I think a lot of men are feeling a lot of men, not males, men in particular, are feeling discouraged from speaking the truth and telling the truth about certain things because it's such a huge apparatus and a system and a structure that's against men today. Like it's literally men versus everyone else. Men versus everyone else, and that
And that's
includes
no race behind it either.
no, no, yes,
That's
that's
any straight male.
bro.
Any
That
straight male that stands his ground.
thank you.
Like
Any
a man
thank you,
that is given
thank you.
power and stands upright, it's no color in it. And I try to get people to understand like there's no color behind the man.
Nope,
So
nope.
even when Kanye singled out and said the white man is the most hated or the most, whatever, he didn't lie. But like I said, I think a lot of people it didn't resonate with them because he separated. Everybody was looking for again the black culture that got mad. They wanted him to say the black man is the most hated, rather than just being real and saying any straight male
Yep.
is hated. He will
Right.
not. They don't want
Yep.
any straight male to
Yep.
stand upright.
And if all men would ascribe to that and realize that that's actually what's going on, that there's an assault against man masculinity, not color, not creed, not race, none of that. It's just a straight out onslaught against men. That's what's happening. We have everything else is adversarial to male masculine nature. And I hate to tell you it, but even the most feminine, soft spoken woman can be against the man. And that's just what it is. Men, we have to shoulder so much. We have to shoulder so much, and the brunt of the responsibility falls on our shoulders because the men are the ones who built and civilized the world today. So it's like we're still needed, but yet we're the second class citizens. We are rendered obsolete into today's
But
society.
it's gonna be hard, right? And it hasn't always been this hard, but I remember the last conversation with your partner, Dylan, and the last live that we had, and I never forget he asked about um what is the reason, what do I think the masculine energy comes from with the
And
woman,
with women, right?
and I stated the white man, and I listen to that part all the time on that because I'm talking about y'all real. I mean, y'all didn't even listen to the next thing. Y'all
Hey, not
immediately
me. I knew what you
shut
meant.
that bitch down. Listen,
I knew
you
what
was
you meant.
asking like, "Are you serious,
No,
Jay?"
oh,
Like,
okay, okay. I was
shut it
trolling. I was just
down.
trolling. I was just trolling JP, but I knew what you
Shut it
meant.
down, right? But even and I felt like going into that immediately, and the way that I had to put context behind it. And after Dylan said what he said, and I came back and said, you know what, I see where you coming at with the question, this, that, and that. If I would have came the way that Dylan came first, and then came back behind of again what I said about the white man being weak and allowing the feminist movement to move in under his watch because of his women, then I think it would have smoothed it over a little bit. But I think I came in punching real hard immediately with that one, and it threw everybody back. it
Mm-hmm.
threw everybody back. But let's be real. The man, it's gonna be hard. Growing up, they had little sayings like girls go to college to get more knowledge, boys go to Jupiter to get more
More
stupider.
stupider,
Stuff
yeah.
like girls mature faster than men. Bro, that has been planted in our girls are so much smarter than boys. It's been so
That's a lie.
planted in our, but what has happened is I've always said giving women more and more power, it
Pedestalizing them.
it not only makes them feel good, but it also again they don't know how to relinquish it to be able
Mm-mm.
to delegate, to
Mm-mm.
use the power that they're given
Nope.
in the greatest way because they are the nurturers to spread.
Yep.
We are just the ones that's supposed to give structure.
Mm-hmm.
We give women the power to delegate it in the nurturing form that they're supposed to do,
Yeah.
but they like power to want to stand on it because again, even with women bland together for the most silliest shit, but they bland together. That's just the
Yeah.
thing.
Oops. Hello? I don't know what the hell just happened. Are you still here? Oops. Oh, could not start. And this. Mm, 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 mm.